Hi guys, welcome to the Eternal Quest Tarot and welcome to today's reading. As you can see from the title of this video, today we will be looking at your yes or no questions, and I'm going to attempt getting a definitive yes or no answer for you, because I do understand that that is what is going to be the most helpful for you. But keep in mind that with these readings, sometimes a maybe also comes along, and sometimes the answer is literally, it's neither a yes nor a no, but there is some insight and advice for you as to, like, this is what you should keep in mind, or this is what you need to be looking at in this situation, whatever that might be, whatever you are asking about. So that happens as well, but I'm going to, of course, attempt to get a definitive yes and no answer for your questions. These readings are going to be a little bit quick, much shorter than my long form reading, or kind of like the super detailed readings that I typically post on my channel, which, by the way, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your subscription and for having the faith in me. And if you're just finding this video out of like your search on the YouTube search box or suggested videos, welcome as well to all the new viewers. I hope that you will find this video worth the stay and worth watching, and get some clarity, advice, and peace. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that the cards can be visible. These are much smaller than your traditional tarot cards. These are Lenormand cards. And there we go. So if you already know which pile is calling out your name, just go to the timestamps in the description box and I'll see you at your reading. But for those of you that need a little bit more time and a closer look at the cards, let's get started with the pile selection. So for the first pile, I have this light blue crystal. I have forgotten the name of this crystal, but as you can see, it looks like the color of the sky, and it has some white and brown veining, and that's with this card, the letter number 27. That's for pile 1. For pile 2, I have the grape agate crystal with this card number 18, and it's the dog. So that is for pile 2. For pile 3, I have the desert rose crystal and this card, the bouquet number 9. For my last but not the least, pile number 4, I have this crystal. It's a light green crystal. I have unfortunately forgotten the name of this one as well. And it is with this card number 12, the owls. So that is for pile 4. There you go. So timestamps in the description as always. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate, but most of it should resonate with you. And yeah, see you at your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose this crystal, the light blue crystal with the brown and white veining and the letter card, this is your reading. Welcome. So as you can see, there is an oracle card on the table already, and I have pre-drawn this oracle, and I'm gonna take a look at the message of the oracle at the end of your yes or no tarot reading. And for me, I'm gonna look at this as, you know, the final word, or sort of like an advice from Spirit, an overall advice, an overall insight, and whatever else Spirit wants to tell you that you should know, keep in mind, etc. after you have watched your yes or no reading. So we will take a look at that in a second here. But let's go to your tarot. And as I mentioned in the intro portion, these readings are going to be significantly shorter than my usual long form readings. So I'm going to draw 5 cards, and if needed we'll get clarifiers, but 5 cards should be okay for most of the readings, if not all of them. And we will try to get a yes or no, definitive yes or no answer, but keep in mind that I do not control the messages. So sometimes a maybe comes through, sometimes it's like it's neither yes nor no, but you should be focusing on this, looking at that, adjusting your vision in this way, etc. So we are starting with the 2 of Wands. Is the answer a yes or no for pile 1, Spirit? Is the answer a yes or a no? So 2 of Wands gives me, you know, like very future focused energy. You might be like waiting to hear from something or someone. There's a plan in the making. There's a desire that you have, and it's almost like you have done your part and you're waiting for life to respond, for circumstances to show you the way, kind of. Okay, so kind of like the next step, what should be the next step is kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Then we have the Emperor. Is the answer a yes or a no? Oops, okay. We have the 4 of Cups. Is the answer a yes or a no? For pile 1. Okay. That card jumped out. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, things are moving. There is movement definitely with the 4 of Wands, even though I feel like things might have gone stagnant for a while. Okay, and the last one is the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is a resounding yes, pile 1. Okay, you're gonna get your wish. You're gonna get everything that you are hoping for in this situation. I actually do not know what you're asking for. It could be in any area of your life, okay, because I'm tapping into the collective. But if this is about a relationship, a marriage, a proposal, waiting to hear from someone to get back to you, I feel like that's going to happen. It's possible that at this point of time, your person, if this is about a relationship, that is, your person is being non-communicative or not showing you their feelings a lot, and not like really giving you the clarity that you need. I feel like it could be because this person is needing to work a little bit on themselves in order to feel more confident, in order to feel more, what do you call it? More assured, I feel like, of the success. This is someone who is, again, for people who are watching this from a relationship point of view, this is someone who might have struggled in the past when it comes to commitment, when it comes to offering commitment. So there might be those issues going on, but I feel like what you are doing right now in this situation is what is going to transform it, okay? I feel like you are not going to put up with anything less than what you desire, okay? And again, no matter what area of your life you're asking this from, and it's almost like the waiting phase and not knowing, and where things are, you know, not clearly being shown to you and what have you. That is going to actually be the thing that leads to movement, okay? So keep doing what you're doing, I want to say, and don't give up yet. Don't walk away yet from this situation, because things are turning around. And with the 8 of Wands, this change that you need in your life, or what you require to come in towards you, is going to happen faster than you anticipated. Okay, it could also happen at a time when you least expect it. Okay, but there are these changes coming. There are things moving underneath the surface, even though it doesn't look that way. It might be a situation that has really tested your patience, and I'm almost getting the sense of feeling very disappointed, lost, sad. Okay, that's present with the Four of Cups energy, but in the end we have the Nine of Cups to round off your reading, so that's a resounding yes. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and what message Spirit has. So we have the New Earth, and the keyword is it's happening, keep holding the wishes. So there you go. There are two messages from the tarot as well as your oracle card. Keep holding the vision. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right track, and your energy is what is manifesting this yes, and your energy is what is going to bring whatever it is that you're looking for. There's a very similar energy in the Two of Wands and this card, the New Earth card, where it's like someone is, you know, looking into the horizon and really waiting for something. So is it going to happen, whatever it is that you're asking for? Most definitely yes, pile one. So there you go. I hope that this reading put your mind at ease. I hope that you gained insight, the kind of insight that you were looking for, the answer that you're looking for. I'm so glad that we got a clear yes in this reading. So thank you so much for being here, pile one. Sincerely hope this was helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi pile 2, so this is for those of you that resonated with the grape agate crystal and this card number 18, the dog. This is your reading. Welcome. As I said in the intro portion of this video, I'm going to try and get a definitive yes or no answer for your question, but keep in mind that sometimes we do not get a definitive yes or no. It's always, sometimes it's like, it's neither a yes nor a no, and it's all dependent on, you know, these things, and Spirit will kind of provide you with insight on what those things are. And sometimes it's also a maybe. Okay, so we'll see what happens, and I have already pre-drawn an oracle card for you, which we are going to take a look at the end of your yes or no reading. And this oracle card's message, I'm going to see it as, you know, the final word from Spirit on your situation, something to take home, to think about, advice for you, kind of summing up, you know, whatever comes up with your tarot messages. So we will take a look at that in a second, but let's get into your reading. So is the answer a yes or a no for pile 2? Is the answer a yes or a no? Whoops. And these readings are going to be significantly shorter than my other readings. If you have seen them before, thank you again for stopping by. But if you're just discovering this channel, and if you do check out my other readings, you'll find they're much more in-depth and lengthy. I surely do enjoy doing those. So we have the Five of Cups energy. Is the answer a yes or a no? So you might be feeling really sad, exhausted when it comes to, you know, the issue that you are asking the question about. Maybe you have also experienced some disappointment on the way, and you might be, you know, this is someone being stuck in a sort of negative headspace. We have the Ten of Pentacles, okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, Five of Cups is someone being stuck in a negative headspace about, you know, whatever they are asking for, but a depressed sort of state of mind. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about long-term commitment, stability. Some of you might be asking about that, or maybe what you're asking about is related to your long-term stability. Okay, yeah. I'm getting very much the vibes of this being related to a relationship. The Two of Cups is very relationship energy. The Two of Cups is overall a very positive card where the connection is felt between both the partners. There is emotional resonance, closeness, a feeling of being seen and heard and appreciated by someone, and it's mutually shared. So then we have the King of Swords. Is the answer a yes or a no for pile 2? And we have the Moon. Okay. Alright, so if you are asking about a relationship, okay, first of all, let me kind of satisfy your curiosity about whether it's a yes or a no. Unfortunately, I'm not getting either a yes, I'm not getting either, this being a no, okay? This is that kind of outcome of us reading for your question, where the question, first of all, it's not providing a definitive yes or no answer, but it's kind of like you really need to ask again later, kind of, like ask this question a little bit later, because right now with the Five of Cups energy and the Moon energy, I feel like this situation has really left you with very high-strung emotions, and it's almost like the people that are involved in this situation, which I'm kind of getting, this being a question more so related to relationship, a relationship. But even if it's not, even if you're asking about something that does not involve another person, then it could be about, you feeling good and feeling stable and feeling powerful and clear-headed. And that might be your mental health might be in question, or rather like that the question that you're asking must be somehow connected to mental health, either your state of being, or this situation that you're asking about having a direct kind of impact on your mental health. And I feel like what is being shown here is that there's definitely some time that has to be allowed to pass, okay? Sorry about that. I'm still battling a cold and a flu that I had over the past few days, which is why I sound a little nasal and also like I'm coughing. So sorry about that if it is annoying, and thank you for bearing with me. But as I was saying, like, this is neither a yes or a no. And yeah, about your mental health, one of the things that's probably going to help you in this situation is detaching from it, okay? And being more analytical, logical, depending on your thought processes a little bit more, rather than relying on your emotions to be the indicator, or sort of like using your emotions as a guide about the next steps. Spirit is showing us that with the King of Swords energy, there is a need to be a little bit detached here, a lot detached, okay? And just get done what needs to be done, just get that done, and literally, focus more of your energy in really taking care of yourself, okay? So definitely an ask again later kind of situation. It's what this makes me feel is that you might be giving whatever you're asking about, you're giving it way too much importance. You're like, it's almost like there's a part of you that is convinced that things have to work in a certain way, otherwise you know, there will be a huge loss to suffer, or that it would be so painful and you won't be able to go through that pain, or you won't be able to take care of yourself, or, you know, like something that you have put on a pedestal almost. And Spirit is showing that, you know, there is a need to detach from that viewpoint, and also the emotional significance that you attach to this relationship. That is going to help you navigate whatever it is that you're struggling with. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle message. It says earth pulsing. The keywords are pulse of the mother, slow down, and time in nature. Look at that. So again, this is about, you know, taking a break from it, stepping away, and definitely like time in nature. That talks about relaxation, getting your emotional state to a much more calmer place. I feel like is what is going to help you in this situation. And maybe as you do that, as you disconnect from it or step away from it a little bit and sort of get a different perspective on things, maybe you will see that maybe the question itself will dissolve, is what I'm getting, you know. Or maybe you'll come back with a different question. This won't even be something that is like foremost on your mind, or something that you believe is way more important than it actually is. So taking care of your emotional health is of significance here. Taking care of yourself is of significance. And I certainly hope that the message that you received resonated and it really made sense to you. But like I said, it's not so much like with this pile I'm getting, it's not so much about, you know, getting to or getting the answer that you wanted or getting the thing that you wanted in your life, but it is more so about understanding that it doesn't hold as much power as you are allowing it to hold right now, or assigning to it. Okay, so I certainly hope this reading was helpful, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I'll connect with you very soon. Bye. Hi pile 3, so this is for those of you that resonated with the Desert Rose Crystal and this card number 9, the bouquet. This is your reading. So as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to try and get a definitive yes or no answer for you, but sometimes keep in mind that the answer is neither a yes nor a no. It can be a maybe, and it can be, you know, like ask again later almost type of energy coming in with insight and advice for you. So I drew an oracle card from the Starseed Oracle deck, and we are going to take a look at this card at the end of your yes or no reading. I'm looking at this as sort of like the last word from Spirit, the last sort of advice for you, what you should keep in mind, insight, things to remember, and what have you. So we're going to look into this card a little bit later. Let's go into your tarot first and get a yes or no answer for you. So is the answer a yes or a no for pile 3? Is the answer a yes or a no? For pile 3, is the answer a yes or a no? We are starting with the Ace of Swords. Okay. Is the answer a yes or a no for pile 3? Then we have the energy of death. Is the answer a yes or no for pile 3? We have the Knight of Swords. Is the answer a yes or no for pile 3? We have the Five of Wands. Is the answer a yes or a no for pile 3? Oops. We have the Star. Okay. So this is what I'm going to say, that the answer right now is headed towards a yes. Okay. Right now, I feel like there are a lot of challenges that you're going through, or there are challenges surrounding this situation. But I feel like with your hope and with the way that you are working through the confusion that is there. Five of Wands can be very conflicting energies, okay? I feel like something started off with a lot of like hope and clarity, and this situation had somewhat of a very hopeful beginning to it. But with the Death energy, I feel like, you know, it might have either ended or hit sort of like a roadblock. Okay, something went wrong here. Something went terribly wrong in the way, or in the way things were progressing. There was a big kind of like full stop or a reboot. Okay, and I'm getting like, if you're asking about a relationship, from this Knight of Swords, I'm getting like, you know, that typical non-committal energy, like someone cut contacts or, you know, ended the connection and they ran. This could be like an opportunity that started off really great, but transitioned into something that makes you feel really restless, really trapped, okay, really conflicted in your mind. But I feel like we have a very positive card that the reading ended on, which is the Star card. And I feel like what this Star card signifies for your question is that not only is healing coming to make you feel better, or like to align you to exactly what you wanted to begin with, okay, on your journey, but that the situation is being healed as well as we speak, okay? So I kind of feel like the way things were going, or the way that the challenges are presenting themselves, you are going to come out of it, okay? And you are going to find what you were looking for to start with, okay? Something about the beginning not aligning with what you expected is the energy that I'm getting from your situation. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of healing that is happening, either to you or like the other people involved, or for all of it, like for the situation. It could be all three of it, you know, combination, a very potent combination of all three things being healed. And that is what is going to help you not only navigate the situation better, but also get you to exactly where you want to be. So it's a yes, but work through those challenges, keep in mind that your energy really does affect the outcome. I feel like a lot of you are almost like already understanding this, okay, as you're going through this conflicting situation. You might be prompted like several times within this conflicting, difficult challenge that you're going through right now to really pay attention to your energy. And there's something that will, you know, allow you to keep pursuing what you want to pursue with hope and faith in your heart, okay? And it's almost like Spirit is saying not yet, but it's happening, it's changing, you know, things are healing to align to the outcome that you were looking for, okay? Let's look at your oracle card and your overall message, and that is the cosmic card. It says devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. So the overall message of this card is to be always connected with your heart space. Remember why you started something. You know, like I said in this reading, what I was getting is that something started off really great, and then, you know, it quickly changed to something that is challenging right now and in this moment when you're watching this reading. So what you need to remember is going back to your essence, your core, and really asking yourself like why you are willing to work through this challenge, or why you started doing what you're doing in the first place. What was your motivation? Okay, because that will keep your energy aligned to something that is very true to your heart. And sometimes we have to just put in our efforts, or like do our part, but do that in love, you know. Make the cosmic heart, your spiritual heart space, as the motivator, as the thing that drives you and directs you, your actions, your choices in this. And in the end, it should all work out is what I'm getting, okay? So unfortunately not a definitive yes or no, but this kind of is like it will be a yes as long as, you know, you connect with your heart and bring in the purest, most authentic form of energy that there is into this situation, and you will attract the outcome that you want in that way. Okay, so I sincerely hope that this reading was helpful, pile 3. I hope that it gave you the answers that you're looking for, the clarity that you were seeking. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I will connect with you again very soon. Take care. Bye. Hi Pile 4, so this is for you if you chose the green crystal with this card, number 12, the owls. Welcome to your reading. So as I said in the intro portion of this video, I'm going to attempt to get a definitive yes or no answer for your question, but keep in mind that sometimes a maybe also can come through, or not a definitive yes or no, but kind of like making you look at you know, this is what you should keep in mind, and that is what you should be working on, and so have you. So we'll see what happens with the yes or no tarot reading, and after we are done with that, we're going to take a look at this oracle card. And I am looking at this oracle card as kind of like the summed up you know, message of from Spirit about your situation, the final advice, the final word, or what have you. So we're going to take a look at it at the end of your tarot reading. But first, let's see whether the answer is yes or no to the question you're asking at this time. So is it a yes or a no for pile 4? Is the answer a yes or no? We have the 7 of Cups. Is it the 7 of Cups? Sorry, this is the 7 of Swords actually. It's the 7 of Swords. Is the answer a yes or a no? have the Ten of Wands. Is the answer a yes or no? At this time, I feel like you might be feeling a little stressed out, or a lot stressed out actually. Okay, these two cards jumped off. We have the King of Pentacles and we also have the Queen of Cups. So whatever you're asking about, I feel like you're feeling very stressed out. And to me, this is like, this could be work related or relationship. I'm getting both those vibes actually. Let's see, one last card. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. So the answer is a yes here, okay? But there are so many things that are going on, pile 4, that you should know about. First of all, like I said, with the Ten of Wands energy, at this time you might be feeling a little lost, a little exhausted, and like literally not knowing what to do or how to navigate the situation, okay? With the King of Pentacles, this could be, and the Queen of Cups, this could be about a relationship that you're asking about, okay? But it could also be about work, about business, okay? And I'm getting like heart-centered business vibe, so something that, you know, you really put in the energy of who you are into that business, that kind of a vibe I'm getting. The Seven of Swords energy, I feel like there are some things within this situation that you are not seeing clearly, okay? Or you are seeing them, but you are kind of in a denial. So this is, you know, not being truly honest with yourself. The Seven of Swords energy is about deception, and more often than not, the deception is self-directed. So there might be certain things that you're not like seeing very clearly within this situation, and you're being encouraged to, with the Page of Swords energy, I feel like you're being encouraged to slow down a little bit, okay? And kind of approach it as a novice would, or somebody who's just starting out, okay? If this is about work related or career or business related question, okay? But keep in mind, or remember rather, which is kind of like the same thing but slightly different in their vibes. I do feel that whatever clarity you are seeking in this situation, you're going to find it with the Page of Swords energy, okay? You will get there eventually, but to do that, I feel like you will have to go back to the basics somehow, and again work through this self-deception that, or self-denial that might have made you feel stuck or overwhelmed, or, you know, not knowing how to go forward, okay? So the answer is a yes. You will be like successful, and that success is going to come through your own thought clarity in this matter, and whatever blindfold that you're wearing right now, or willful kind of denial that you might be engaged in, that is the thing that is making things harder, or slowing you down, or making you feel burdened or lost in this situation. But clarity is there for grabs if you allow it to be so, okay? Let's look at your overall message, the final word, and it says big picture thinking. The keywords are Pleiades energy, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that word wrong, visionary and inspired ideas. So big picture thinking, Spirit is asking you to not get so much stuck in the details, okay, of whatever this is that you're asking about, and kind of take a look at things from a big picture perspective, okay? So it might be a temporary kind of conflict, temporary challenge that might be making you feel weighed down, and only if you can remove your energy from that and sort of ask yourself if the path you're headed on, does that align with the big picture that you had in your mind? Does it fit into that? That is going to give you the clarity you need to make progress, okay? There's a need to remove yourself and, like I said, go back to the beginning, or, you know, go to the big picture thinking, which is taking a bird's eye view of the situation rather than focusing so much on the details. Because once you put yourself mentally in that mode, I almost feel like doors open up and solutions present themselves quite easily, okay? So there you go. This was vague. I do understand that, but you know, I do not know what context you are asking about. But I certainly hope that the insight that you found in this reading was helpful, that it gave you some clarity and some things to think about. So thank you so much once again for being here, Pile 4, and hopefully I will connect with you very soon. Thank you. Bye.